Hi there guys, welcome back. Today we're going to work with our Arduino and our knowledge about electronics which we have worked over the last session. And the thing we're going to make today is actually a working circuit. So let's watch it. I already built one and you're going to build it like this. There we go. We have an Arduino and we have two lamps, blue and pink, purplish, and when one is on, the other is off. That's a funny little starter circuit, and we're going to build it together right now. So first things first, let's see, where do I have my drawing? I made a drawing for you guys, so to help you understand what's going on. Here it is. So we have our Arduino. This wire is not correct. It's like this now. It's hooked up exactly like this. This one is blue, except this one is purplish. Well, let's just choose red. That's fine. And when the blue is on, the red is off. When the red is on, the blue is off. It's hooked up to, you can see pin number 12 up to anode on the red lamp, through a LED down to the blue, and to this one called ground. The blue one is through port number 4, resistor, ground as well. And now we're going to program it. This very simple circuit, but it's very funny. First thing, if you haven't already, you need the programming software. You can get that from arduino.cc. It's a bit slow site, but head over there, click on download, click on download Windows or Mac installer, Linux if you're using Linux, and click down here, just download. Once it's downloaded, install it, follow the instructions on the screen, and start it. Yes, we want to run it. There we go. Our first program is already running. If you have never programmed before, this is just for you. When you start out with this, you can see there's already some text here. This one is a void. Basically consider it as a function or loop, or yeah, more like a function, not a loop. It's something that has to happen on each session. Every time the computer or microprocessor is running, it needs this function. This one called setup specifically is where you prepare your microcontroller to do something specific. So let's clean that text out. This one called loop is where the microprocessor is looping the code that will run over and over and over as long as the power is on. So we have connected two wires, one to port 4 and one to 12. So the way we do this is we let it know we have two ports. So, and the ports are represented as numbers, and numbers are written as integers, but you can't write that in a programming software, so we short it down to int. We give it a name, so we call it blue. For the blue lamp is equal to port 4. We just tell the computer we have a number called 4 and we give it a name called blue. All lines has to end with a semicolon like that, except if you're running a function or a loop. As you can see, they have no semicolons. The other one is the red lamp. It's connected to pin 12, so we just tell the computer we have a name called red for 12. Not something we're going to use now, but maybe later. It's just nice to know. Okay, the computer now knows two numbers. Now we're going to tell it what to do with those numbers. Well, we want to output some power through pin number 4 and number 12. In order to do that, we use something called pin mode. And it needs to know which pin to do something with. So the first pin, we call it blue. Or 4, same thing now, because we have this equal sign up here. is output, meaning we are letting the microprocessor know, prepare yourself to output something on this blue pin or pin number 4. We're going to do the same with the red pin. And that's it. No more preparation is needed. Now we're going into the main loop to actually think about what do we want. Well, we want the blue lamp to be on. So in order to turn port number 4 on, we're going to use something called digital write. We're not going to worry about amount. We're just going to worry about on and off. On and off in digital values is ones and zeros. So digital write. Where should I write? The computer asks. Well, you should write to the one we call blue. And you should write it high, meaning you should put out maximum voltage it can. That's 5 volts. 5 volts. And then we're going to tell it to turn the red off as well. So that's just low, which means minimum voltage. Okay, so now the blue is on and the red is off. Now what? Now we wait. We call a wait function delay, and the number is determined in milliseconds. So 2000 should roughly be 2 seconds. It's not really, but it's close. What happens then? Well, then they should switch. So blue is low, meaning it turns the blue light off. Red high, turning the red light off. Okay, now they have switched. Now what? Well, now we want to start the process again. But this time we don't have to write it, because when we hit this one, it's going to start over and over and over. Okay, cool. Considering our Arduino is already connected to the PC through the USB port, we can select it up here. The first thing we need to do is select our model. Which model are you using? Well, I'm using a replica, so it's not listed here, but it's a replica of this one, the Uno. So I have that selected. Okay, where is it connected? Well, it's connected to COM6. The easiest way to check this is simply to disconnect and reconnect your device while watching. You might have to close the menu and do this. And then you can see it has changed. Well, I didn't disconnect it right now. That's it. Don't touch anything else. Now we can save our program right here if we wanted to. Maybe you want to change it later. We can check our program, check if the code is okay. I just did that. And usually you won't have all this text. It's just because I have a debugging enabled. Okay, it seems okay. Then I can upload it, but it's always going to check. So you don't need to verify if you know your code is okay. Just hit upload. There we go. It's now uploading to the Arduino. You can see, check, and it's done. It even lets me know how much memory I have used or not used. And we forgot one thing, I can see. We forgot to turn this delay, meaning when the blue is on and the red is off, we need to wait 2 seconds, then it's going to turn the blue off and the red on. Except after that it also has to wait 2 seconds. So I just added this second delay. We forgot about that. Let's upload it again. Well, that happens. And when you develop, you will do that many times, over and over and over. Okay, let's see what we have made. There we go. You can see the blue is on, the red is on, the blue is on, the red is on. And that's it. If you have done exactly like us in the video, congratulations. You are now a Arduino developer, programmer, and we have utilized your knowledge about electronics and the Arduino programming to make this nice flashing light. You can put this on a police car and flash away. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Not sure what we're going to plan for next time, but it's going to be fun. See ya!